I think we're going to speedily, quickly finish this off first. But the thing that is I'm starting to get worried about is this only works if the hydrogen generation is correct. So if it's not, then what do we do? You know, like, I need it to go perfectly, or else everything could break. And I'm not very confident in that it will go perfectly. Like, for one, we need, like, we don't need all too much oxygen. So once we've generated enough, then what? Like, I feel like just having a little bit of a think, I feel like we're definitely not ready for one of these. But I'm going to do it anyway, just because. But, like, still. I feel like immediately, first thing, we need more water. That is probably priority number one. Then we need the ventilation system to go up. Then we need to finish this, because of course the hydrogen power system isn't there. But to do that, we'll need some metal to be refined so we can use the automation stuff. I wish I never did have that think to myself to see if this would work, because it's only causing issues. So I think... I know that's dangerous because I don't think very often, but all this skill point stuff, can we just get that off the screen? It's being a distraction. All this is being a distraction, we don't need that. Anyway, so I think that we could just... I don't know. I really don't know. First priority, more water. Let's see. More water is here, so if we just drip this down and just flood this area. Yeah. So we're going to dig out this point here. Maybe well, more like that, but you know. It's the first, like, proper major mining operation, I guess you could call it. Okay, so I've dug out this little pattern here, so that I chunk out this entire area, clear it, put all the blocks in here. But the thing is, and we've dug this like little channel, so the water will drip down here and hopefully end up going down here into this. That's the most. That's my optimistic approach. However, can't be entirely sure it will work. Firstly, I'll need to destroy this so that it doesn't just flood in and ruin everything here. Second, do we need a composter? Because I don't think it's been used in a while, so I'm just going to destroy it, and if we do need it, I'll build another one. That's about as far as I've got. And actually, while I'm thinking, I might as well. We might need more power soon. Because I don't... Yeah, look, insufficient coal. We might not have enough coal to do this. Is what I'm worried about. Anyway, I think I'll just get back to you once we've done as much as I think we can here. There's a... tropical pacu. I guess that side of the water is tropical? Okay. Damn it, everyone's peeing themselves again. I thought we were over that. Why is this the pee pit? Why is everyone peeing? We have a place to pee. Right, I'll get back after I've cleaned this up. Okay, so quick recap on what you've missed. Not much. We had a brief incident with the toilets and the sinks not being connected because this pipe here just didn't exist. I fixed that. I also rewired the piping down here to make it a bit better and added an overflow valve. I then just added this in, and they didn't really get too far in digging it because there was a whole lot of P issues that they had to clean up. It's actually more P issues that they're still having to clean up. But hopefully that's now out of the way. See, look, they can use them now. And the primary... Yes, but now that the P issues are cleaned up, they can actually get working here. They seem to really want to finish constructing this. I think it's not even like I have it on a high priority. They just want to do this more than they want to do that. It's weird. But anyway, I'll get back to you once that we're somewhat underway. I'm going to do this and then I'm going to... I've seen... where was it? So I seen this, and I want to have like an entrance exit thing here, where they put on oxygen masks. So they have to leave past the oxygen mask, and then they'll put it on. Mainly because if we go to the oxygen tab, there isn't any. Oh, and these are actually starting to pull behind because of gas pressure. Like the gas pressure around these is around 2,000 grams, and they just don't produce any more at that point. So I am going to have to... I'm going to think about that one here, because I'm pretty sure even these vents have the same maximum gas pressure. So that means I'm only going to be able to get so much oxygen in the base, and then this whole system is going to break. I don't want to have to jump start it every time that I need oxygen. I want it to work continuously. So I might have like an overflow valve, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, I don't know what to do. So I might have like an overflow valve, but I don't know how that kind of system would work. Anyway, as you can see, they're starting to put in the pumps now instead of doing this. Even I'm going to put it at a higher priority. I'm going to put it to 6. Because this is the higher priority, guys. Do this. Anyway, I'll get back to you once they have dug out this area. If you look closely, you'll see that I've lied to you. I came back a little bit earlier. That's because I've fixed up the power grid. We've put in these smart batteries. And the reason why is because this lead that we mined here, it is refined metal. So I don't even need to refine the metal, I just have some refined metal. I knew I could use it for a better power system for here, but I wanted a better overall power station. And these things, they like drain battery power so slowly. There is no automation wire connected, but you know, I don't want there to be. It's a green signal. I don't want it to be sending any signals, because why would it need to, you know? You're fine the way you are. Don't. But anyway, it's like great that we were just able to upgrade it so easily. I literally just slapped them in and it seemed to work. Okay, there we are. That area has been cleared out. That took quite a while. Longer than I thought it would. It did reveal quite a lot. There's like this over here. There's a bunch of beetles. There's ice. Yeah, there's a lot. There's also more disease blocks. Whole lot of infection over here. That's worrying. But aside from that, definitely worth it. And this tank is nearly entirely full, so we can now start the construction of this. We're pretty good underway now, and as you can see, I have like a minor setting up here, very minimal. I also started the construction of the vents. This is the system I'm going to do. It's like one did miss, then one did miss. I feel like that will work best. I could be wrong, but I feel like it would. I'm just going to do the same here. Pain. Just pain. Anyway, so what was it? One in. Like that. Nope. See, the main reason I done this is because I don't think I am able to fit a vent. No, I can. I'll not. I'll just not worry about that. I think the bedroom, main place that needs vents, just because when they're sleeping here, all they do is produce carbon and lower the oxygen level, so as long as that remains high with oxygen, we should be fine. I am also going to dig out this shortly. And where was the thingy modifier I was looking at? Station. Here. Is it here? I'm not going to place it yet just because I don't think it will let them past unless they do have oxygen. Oxygen masks. How do I make... Do they come with the station? Oh, I didn't realise metals have different properties. Look at that. That is interesting. Still, I'm not going to build out of uranium ore. That just sounds so dumb. But I'm going to build this one out of copper. Plus decor. I agree, copper is pretty. Is this... No, okay, I'm just going to put this in here. And we'll see what you can craft. I'm assuming that's where you craft like clothing and those, what are they called? I was literally just looking at it, the gas masks, the oxygen masks. Yeah, assuming they are crafted there. Or no, actually, are they crafted in the textile loom? Because they're technically clothing. Ooh. I'm going to hope they're not, because that needs refined metal, and I'm not dealing with refined metal right now. I dealt with enough in making these. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I'm not entirely sure what it would be. Oh, do you know what I'm going to do? These hydroponic farms grows one plant from a seed, can be used as a floor tile, rotated before construction. Must be irrigated through liquid piping. That means you don't need to water the plant normally. And oh, rubbish. And it also grows better, I think. I'm pretty sure they grow better here than in just a box. The thing is, do I want them to be the floor, or do I want it to be, like, up here? Oh, also, I did get, where were they? Where's the thing? I'm very excited about this. Getting too excited, I can't even... Come on. Is it here? No. There, drywall. It makes the place look less ugly. Look, you don't have any of this weird stuff in the background. You can just get, like, you can make actual rooms, and it will help separate your base from the outside. So I'm going to build this, but I'm going to wait until after, after all the vents are in, and, like, you know, the base is more solidly a base. But yeah, so, but anyway, I'm going to cut ahead again, or time lapse or something, until this here is at least partially finished. We're getting quite close actually, but this is the main thing holding us back at the minute. Not this, it's the fact that I made it so ridiculously big. But anyway, we'll see you then. These pips are starting to confuse me. They haven't died yet, even though they have nothing to eat. And yeah, they're just confusing. They're bizarre. I don't like it, but I kind of do. Anyway, voila. It's almost done. You'll see that I had to knock the corners off this temporarily because a dupe got stuck. And that was his own fault, not mine. And we got an Atmo sensor. So I have it set to 1,500 now. That number is based off I felt like it. So, but then we're going to put in tiles here and section it off. So that way the hydrogen will be split from the oxygen here, go up and go into here. We're going to turn it on for maybe a cycle or two, probably more than that, before, just to get rid of all the excess. Actually, I am going to set up an exit vent here for all the excess, just for when it's, you know, when it's not producing oxygen, when it's gas that I don't want. In saying that, it's mostly oxygen in here actually, except for that one bit of carbon dioxide. I'm still going to have that gas there, that vent there just in case, but I don't think I need it. I'll only need it for here. Still 10 grams of hydrogen up there. That's been there for a long time. But anyway, I want to sweep this out of the way just because I want it to look a little bit nice for whenever I cap it off. But next priority is building something for the hydrogen generators to go into. So let me just power. Let's see, it comes out through here, so I'm just gonna will that work? Get the feeling that should work. And then we'll large power transformer. Stick that other way around, stick that there. We're going to have to use jumbo batteries right now because... Should we refine metal? Should we just quickly refine some metal so we can use the smart batteries, or should we just put a door there? It's a tough question. I'm going to use the jumbo batteries for now, and I know that's the wrong answer, but we're going to be using a lot of jumbo batteries, so it'll be fine. We're going to also use heavy wire, so everything will be okay. We should probably be using conductive wire, but you know, that's is it? Yes, it uses. So why does it use refined metal? Overheat temperature minus. Oh yeah, I forgot lead melts at like a relatively low temperature. I have a lot of this built at. I hope machinery doesn't have a tendency to overheat. If I've made a mistake, I'll figure out whenever my machines start to melt. Okay. But anyway, yes, but actually, I have these, which cost just double, but they're thermally insulative, which will not matter in the slightest, but it will look more like I know what I'm doing and like there's a purpose to it. So I'll do that, and then I'm going to put a door there just because I have a theory that this might get destroyed, and I'll need to fix it. So we'll put some doors there for now, but then once it's up and running properly, then we'll finish it off. Then I'm going to sick a vent. We'll just put it there for now because it is going to get removed. And then this can go into here. Right. Well, dig that out and let's see. Let's see how this goes. Also, have they dug out that they have? I did not know that they had. I actually forgot about this. I only noticed it whenever I saw the bristle blossom here wilting. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm trying to grow those. Or well, I'm supposed to be. Okay, we'll see how that goes. I will see you once this is finished. Because, like, for real this time. Because we need it to be finished, or the colony's going to die. Also, we're almost all the way through the challenge. This challenge was easier than I thought it would be. The issue isn't surviving for a long time. Look at attempt number 1 to prove me wrong there, but it's not surviving. That is not the challenging part. The challenging part is not losing track of resources. Because the second you forget to check the amount of coal that you have to see if you can afford to do things, is whenever everything dies. And once one thing dies, everything does. If you're out of power, then for me, my colonists won't be able to leave the base. You'll not be generating any oxygen. You cannot create any food. You cannot research anything. You cannot produce water. And that's just death. That's it, done. You know, it's over. If you cannot, like, if my coal runs out, and then and I don't realise until the power's gone off, and my dupes can no longer leave the base, and they're starving because there's no food stockpiled, I don't know if we'll have enough to be able to dig up more coal. Luckily I have coal right here just in case of emergencies, which I probably should have kept just in case of emergencies, but I'll have more. But you know what I mean. It can very easily get out of hand. Why aren't you refilling the... Refill the thing, please. Just... The coal is there. Is it? Yeah, look, the coal's there. We were low on coal. The second they dig it, they go and put it in the thing. Anyway, I'll see you once it's done. And with that, everything is active. Everything is connected. We just need to actually... Hang on. I'm being dumb. Those shouldn't be active. Just the pumps for now so we can clear it. But anyway, yes. The distillation column is done. It's finished. I'm noticing a mistake though. The hydrogen fills up here and it doesn't go down and around. But this appears to be working. The hydrogen is pulling to the top. We just need enough of the oxygen to be drained out to the point where it actually functions. You know what? This is mostly oxygen coming out. So I am going to allow it to... Rubbish. The second I do it, like the polluted oxygen comes out. Oh. Oh. Anyway, oxygen's now entering the base. And I should have done this earlier. We can activate this system. Hey guys, so checking the math, I need 7,200 to run, watts to run this system. I don't know where I got whatever number I got before. That means I don't need 3 hydrogen generators. I need 9. Also, a regular wire will die if it has more than about 1000 watts going through it, it will explode. Minor concerns. That isn't good. That is not good. Okay. Where's my pen? Actually, never mind. Don't leave the pen. Let me try work this out. Right. I will have enough hydrogen being produced. It's just I can't afford to build more right now, and I don't think it's going to be viable to buy more right now. So what we're going to do right now, no, what we're going to do is we're going to just section off most of these like this. We don't need them. We don't need them. And we're going to disable these and hope this works. There's like, because there's no calculations going into seeing if this works, it probably won't, but it needs to. Also, there's so little oxygen currently in the air right now, so we're going to snip that and just have whatever remaining gases are there be erased. And here we are. 7 cycles from the end, and still issues are had. I learned quite a bit. I do know now, like I have an idea in mind to upgrade the spawn. I know that I need way more power production, which I just cannot do because, as we see here, that wire's been overloaded. We need the conductive wire. We do not have nearly enough for the conductive wire. Like I haven't even done the maths here, but it would be so many. Like we'd need a proper, fully established system of refining metal just to be able to do this, which isn't happening anytime soon. I said it when we first started, this is way too much, way too soon. I should have scaled down, but I didn't want to because I was an idiot. Funny enough, the reason you build a small spawn to start off is not because you just can't be bothered to build a big one and you want to build a bigger one later on. It's because you can't build a big one now. You can't. It just won't work. That's why you build the small one, so it will then last you until you can build the big one. And the funniest thing is, I don't even really need a big spawn right now. So I feel like if we did do another 100 days, I'd be building like a little small spawn just here, maybe with only one electrolyzer in it, and just cutting this off until it's finally going to be up and running. Which would be a real shame just to sentence this to irrelevance, but it would have to be done. Because even this at like minuscule levels of production, it's still way more than is necessary, and it's still causing issues. Like, look, it's not nearly producing enough hydrogen. That there is going to cause issues. Like, that wasn't even enough hydrogen for it to do anything. So, yeah. It's really... It's terrible to be leaving the series, or well, not even the series, leaving this first 100 days in a bad note. But at least I learned a lot. I feel like we've done really, really well. And this isn't even like, oh no, everything's ruined. It's just the plan didn't go as good as I was hoping, and we wasted like 50 days. But we didn't even really waste those 50 days. We learned quite a bit, and it still kind of does do its job. There is still oxygen being produced in the base by these. Well, those. It's just, it's not producing, it's not nearly as good as it could have been. Everyone is getting suits. Everyone's getting like really nice suits. That's like the one benefit of this. With only 5 cycles to go, at least one thing did work well. That Paku farm, that was an accident, was going brilliantly. Like, look at this. I'm not even sure why this is working, but it is. And apparently they're all miserable because it's crowded, but I did it. I don't know why. I don't know why that is working the way it is. I don't know why. But it is. I don't even have any other ranching stuff researched, so... Everything appears to be breaking. And I don't think that there is much I can do. I honestly think the best thing that I can do is just to stop. I'll let it run on what little it has left, and we'll stop. Because it's just not... Like, it's gonna kill itself here. What? With all the wrong element damage. One thing is, like, I don't know, how are you supposed to separate the elements? Because I figured it would just be, oh yeah, the oxygen will fall and the hydrogen will not, because, you know, it's lighter. But no, there's too much oxygen for it to fall. You need to be constantly just removing all of the oxygen, which needs a lot of power. Which has its issues. I feel if I should have waited like 2 days or something, or at least 3 days to test this, so then I could have realised a bit later, so we could have ended it on the perfect 100. But no, let's look at the... I'm just terrible at speaking today, but look, we're generating a lot of oxygen. The power usage doesn't look right. Travel time's taking up like most of the day. I need to find out what we can do about that. It's apparently we less stress. We've eaten a lot of food. Illumination. Oh yeah. No power. No coal. No! um... No power, no coal is pretty devastating. We don't... We could mine this and just blind eye it again, but I need another system for generating power because coal is just terrible. And there's no way these hydrogen generators would nearly be efficient enough to power a spawn and a base, even if I had all 9 active. Do you know what? I will put a spawn in this room. I'm gonna do that. That is gonna be the plan. This is gonna be the last ditch effort to try and save everything. I'm just gonna stick one there and we're going to use a filter this time. And let's see. And then just a hydrogen generator there. What's this? Save everything. There's no chance, but it would be funny. Come on, you've got 4 days to do it, guys. This isn't even properly a spawn because it doesn't separate them automatically. It uses a filter, which I do not know if it will be efficient enough. You idiot! Don't be proud of your idiocy. Right, well, dig yourself out. Hey guys, not to get you too excited, but I think it's working. It might be. It's working better than this one, I'll tell you that. But it's actually... I don't think it's enough to generate power for itself. It's generating quite a bit of power, just not enough for itself to power itself. But it's pretty close. Fertilizer. But like if I put a battery here, see, the only way to test if it would be enough would be to disconnect it and then put a battery down and have it charge the battery and see if it can, but that has its own issues because I don't know when it will be at the right amount to be able to power itself and all this. And I could just kill it by doing this. We're going to charge up that battery fully, and then we're going to disconnect it. That's the plan. And if it has enough to run off that, it's like it can run off that alone, then we're also going to wait until there's some hydrogen there. Because it is technically losing a lot of power to the outside, so maybe that is where the inefficiency come from, not from anything else. I've got my doubts though, considering it's just not. What? Why isn't it? Huh? Does it not have enough? Or what's happening? Can someone explain that to me? It's not doing anything. There we are. It was able to hold on to that power for quite a while. Can it refill itself? I know if I used a smart battery, I'd be looking like this would be a whole lot better, but it seems to be. The main thing with these is just getting the oxygen out of there before, like, as quickly as you can so the hydrogen can build up. It's back at full. I've made a working SPOM, everyone. I'm going to put this in the thumbnail. I built a working SPOM, and then this is the one. What? And that was so quick. What if the real secret to building a huge SPOM is just building like a bunch of these small ones? What if that's the secret? Day ends on day 99. Okay. That generally had me enamored. I was actually silent there as I just a cycle of 100 with at least one living duplicate. Well, I made it with 5. Okay, there you have it. Day 100. And I actually want to see, where was it? The last day, I wanted to watch this. It's a little time lapse of the thing. Oh, look. Let's watch it. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, the flood. My master plan to drain it. That worked, you know. Oh, wow. Then, yeah. Then the spawn. Oh, and the mining operations. Second one, and it just plays again. Let's see. That was, wow. It's a quicker time lapse than I thought it would be, but still, that was interesting. Seemed like we really focused on this side for some reason. I imagine it was because of this, and I didn't want to deal with it. Fair. And then just suddenly, when I ran out of room here, I just, what was that? Everything went like dark there. What was that? Yeah, what was that? What happened here? What? What was this? When the colony got consumed by, like, lightning? Thunder? Okay, well, anyway, I don't remember that happening. Well, there you have it, 100 days. Or well, 100 cycles. But I'll probably be back. I'll say I'm going to be back, even with or without you, I'll be back. But no, if you want to see this again, just let me know in the comments. Make sure, while you're down there, just make sure to hit the subscribe button. And the bell too, if you want to actually know when the next 100 days come out. But anyway, I'll see you in the next time. Oh, and before you go, YouTube says that you'll hate this video here. Be sure to prove them wrong, you know, just... YouTube's been lying like that recently, so prove them wrong. Show them that you do actually like the video that they're telling you about here. And goodbye.